Guess what, viewer? Guess what day it is? You know what day it is. It's hump day. Hey, did you hear what day it was? It's hump day. Come on in, we're having some fun. I hope you're ready. Did you hear what day it was? It's hump day. We're about to have some fun tonight. Just getting started. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, you follow, you subscribe. It's Nero Des on Twitch and on YouTube. We are currently watching Isabel. She is singing Starlight by the Superman Lovers. He's so proud. Here, it's all about having some fun. I hope you've been having a great day. And if you haven't had a great day yet, we're about to make that happen. Setting up shop. Oh, we're gonna have some fun today. We'll be in outer space. We'll be fighting some pirates. We'll be in the future. Come on in. Come on in. It has what you need. Very cool. Very fun. Isabel, check out the channel. It's very small. I just stumbled upon it because I do like the song, and I try to find ways we could play it, and hopefully it's not going to get flagged or copyrighted. And she's a small channel, 674 subscribers. This is a 4-year-old video. Check it out if you like it. Like and subscribe. Make sure you show some support. All right, guys. I've been waiting all day. We had a little test run earlier with the No Man's Sky update. No Man's Sky Worlds Part 2 just dropped today. I'm seeing there's some bugs here and there. I experienced a few myself. Some video rendering was acting a little goofy, but I've seen some of these new features, having some bad glitches. So we'll see what happens. I'm on PlayStation 5, and it's funny, I have not yet been able to crossplay from my PlayStation 4 saves. I can't access any of those, and I'm sure I could figure a way from getting that saved to the PlayStation 5 if I really took time. I don't know if I could do it through transferring it through USB, or I don't know. I'll have to look. I'm spitballing right now. Nonetheless, it's a good game. And I said on another video you might see on my channel, I've got an easy 800 hours. And with this big update that just dropped today, I think it'd be a great time to start fresh. Let's see what it looks like from square one This is No Man's Sky for the new player experience. A new playthrough, I should say, because I'm not a new player, but we'll try to give you that experience at least. Okay, so going forward from there, let's get the show on the road. And maybe we can have some tunes. All right, so we're gonna go new game. Now we could just do a normal game. We could go survival. More hazards, smaller inventory, increased cost. I'm gonna tell you, this will probably make it more interesting. So we're gonna go survival mode. This is not permadeath. You could go extremely hard, but we'll go survivor mode just so we get things going along. In normal mode, you'll find you've got more time to think about things. Your meters aren't going to drain as fast. You'll have a couple of resources kind of given to you more freely. Now, I'll tell you too, the tutorial is going to give you a lot. So we'll just make sure it all works out. Love the startup. We're gonna have a little music start. Yeah. Now I hope you guys are ready. Put your seatbelt on. I'll be the captain on this journey. Begin initialization. Let's see if it works. Ooh, there we are. Night sky. We're starting at night. I love it. New Lucifern. You see this planet I'm on is New Lucifern. I think that's a ominous way to start. It's a comfortable 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not bad for anyone who is outside of America. We're going to use Fahrenheit as our mode of, our way of temperature. Okay, guys. We're ready to go. New system. All red. Radiation everywhere. Okay, rocks. Can't scan. So we're gonna need to fix the scanner. We're gonna need rocks to do that. Start mining rocks. You see the ferrite dust. So I need 75 ferrite dust. And you'll see on the top right there, my multi-tool meter. It's good to have it at a high gauge. You're gonna get more resources, but you don't want to overheat it at the same time. So you gotta find that sweet spot. Keep it in the yellows, high reds if you're really good. And I mean, I guess from my experience, there's really no downfall having your multi-tool overheat other than the cooldown. You don't want that to happen like if you're in battle or something. And it can be annoying, but here we go. Got the scanner. Now we can start making money. Oh wait. That scanner just tells me where everything is. Look at that. Alright, sodium. Let's go for it. Look at that crab. It's a space crab. He's friendly. Sodium is everything. This is going to be for your shields, for a lot of your protective gear. Sodium is your shield and hazards protectants. These crystals here, this is going to be fuel. This is starship fuel. Hydrogen is jet fuel. Just remember that. This is how you make starship fuel, and that's very real in the world. We power our rockets with hydrogen. Our strongest bombs come from hydrogen right now. If I believe I think so at least. Science, it's crazy, man. Okay, so we need to reach the marker. And we also need more sodium. Lots of sodium. Because we're on a radiated planet. And radiation is lethal. Alright, so you can recharge all your slots right from the quick menu. I see a lot of new players will go into this menu to recharge bullets or their hazards. No, you're wasting your time. Anything you need to do is in the battery right here. You can recharge your multi-tool, your life support, and your shields right there in the quick tool. These are also a godsend for oxygen. Hazardous fauna give out oxygen, but they are hazardous, so you gotta be careful. Alright, get some distance, get the oxygen. Oxygen's very important. Of course, it's oxygen. You need that. That'll be for your movement. Alright, we do not want to run out of sodium. That can be bad. And we need to recharge. Our carbon is how we recharge the multi-tool. I don't have any carbon, and I have no way of getting carbon from the multi-tool. So what you have to do is use the melee. Start hitting a plant, and now I've got carbon. And now I can recharge and find more. So the game doesn't tell you a lot of these things. I'm gonna give you some ideas just to keep coming from experience. These are quality of life. You know, I'm not trying to spoil too many mechanics, but if you do these things early, you're gonna be able to move a lot faster. And in a lot of ways, some of these things you kind of just figure out. You can never have enough of this dihydrogen. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the stuff. These big plants, you normally get a lot more resources if you take the time to really break them down. All right. Let's get going. Pick up some stuff along the way. Whoa, turtle! Alright, we need more. Alright, so we're gonna get oxygen from him. Okay. Still need more sodium. That's Na for sodium. Okay. Carbon and ferrite dust. Right now, you cannot have enough resources. Especially when you're starting out, you can never have enough resources. Be careful, there's some drops.
Walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way.
Jazzy little lad. Alright. Okay, so if you ever find yourself really hurting, like the radiation's getting me. Oh no, toxin. You can go in caves. You see, my radiation was going up, but I started getting toxin because there was some poisonous stuff down there. So sometimes you get lucky, you can find a safe cave. Keep your eyes peeled. You'll never know what you're missing. Alright. Ooh, it's floating. Look at these space plants. Iteration 2311 8766. T1. Vessel emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention from response. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration generated. anomaly containment prepared, we will broadcast. Let them find us. The anomaly is compliant. Position logged. It's pretty sky. Okay. So, damaged machinery. Lots of good stuff here. You'll find when you go to these things, this item. This particular item, Faecium, is poop. It's a foul-smelling compound. That's animal poop. We're gonna take it anyways. But that is not what's the item. We just took gunk off the item. If you hold, you'll see nanite receives with 34 on the top right there. Sometimes you don't receive something. It glitches out. You have to go back and open it, make sure go back and make sure it's been emptied. This too, these are important, but we can't get that right now. We're gonna get that as soon as we get our next upgrade. Right now, we need our second half. Our baby. Iteration 23, 94, 82, 90, 84, 49, 24, 92, 4924G. I'm just throwing out these numbers. Launch thrusters are offline. Pulse engine, offline. We find ourselves alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here and no sense of it before. So I really like they got inspiration from like the that 90s movie, Dude, Where's My Car? Same premise. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline to the stars. I read the logs. No, unavailable. Substituting data. Okay, connect the exosuit. Pilot should perform maintenance. We repair the ship. Repair protocols initiated. So we're gonna need a hermetic seal and a metal plating to fix the pulse engine. And then we also need the launch thrusters. Those are damaged. And you can see that here. Now, you are safe in this spaceship, even though it's on fire and everything. Like, if you're running low on resources, or if there's a bad storm, hop in your ship. It's safe. Alright, so we're gonna hop back in the ship, just so we don't lose our meter on radiation. We're gonna make one of these metal platings, and that's gonna go right there. The hermetic seal, we don't know how to make that yet, so let's figure out what we can do about it. Just make sure this isn't too loud. I think that might be a little bit better. Alright. So the starship is critically damaged. We will request assistance on the hermetic seal. Okay, we found one from the distress beacon. Let's do it. We'll go right over here. You see the information on the planet on the bottom left. Peering inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit, it contains a planetary chart. We have a map, folks. Let's take this chart and we'll use it. So we go here. Here's the chart. Let's plot a route. Okay. Now, 900 units. We're going for a trip. Let's collect things while we go. We just spent a lot of our ferrite dust. We're gonna need carbon as well. Ooh, these are good. These are good for travel. Those blue plants give us jetpack power. Unlimited power for just a short brief time. We're gonna use it while we got it. Fading. I had to stop for this. It's worth it. Okay. Can't get that. We need the advanced laser upgrade. It's fine. Also, I'm playing in third person right now. Not a lot of people know this, but you can go here to the settings in the quick menu, utilities. You can change the menu, and now we are in first person. Now, I could just kill him and take the oxygen, but he has these pods. Those pods are extra oxygen. And we need to get all the resources we can. Let's be resourceful. I think a storm might be coming. You see the clouds? Oh yeah, I don't see a lot of sky, and the wind's picking up. So when a storm comes, you normally get a warning, like on the bottom right there. Take shelter, because it's gonna start hurting. I don't have a way to dig a hole, so this is bad. This is really bad. Get some sodium. Okay. Alright, got some more. I gotta find a hole. We gotta run. This is bad. This is survival mode. So when you're in a spot like this, you can run, you can jog. If you melee and jetpack, you get a little meta. That's a meta move right now, and move a little faster. Not doing good. I only had 6 sodium. I see no caves anywhere nearby. Lots of flat land. Sodium's right there. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it now. See, I'm taking damage. My shield's going down. I'm gonna get hit with the next one. There. Okay, that gave me a little bit of time, but I'm still in the storm, and that's like seconds. Literally seconds. Oh no, that's oxygen's not gonna help me here.
If it's worth showing off,
We're gonna die.
it's worth protecting. Add tech
Oh,
coverage
whoa,
to
look, here we go.
USAA
I got
Renters Insurance and help protect your
I
electronics
fell.
from accidents, spills, and
There
more.
was-
help protect your tech
Okay,
for
hold on.
less. Get a quote.
Sorry. That housing unit there would have saved me if I would have gotten there a little quicker. Alright, let's try and make it. I'm still in the storm. And I still have, I think I have a grave now I gotta find. Or I don't think I get a grave. And being in the storm, I don't, it's tough. There we go. Another one, another one, another one. Where are we going? Where are we going? Help me out here. Help me out here. Anything in there? Anything in here? Come on. Nothing that upstairs shields. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Okay, hit these little ones. Storm's clearing, so they're giving me a tap out, which is nice. We're still gonna have some draining sodium. You see, this is no joke. I've played this game many a times, and right now I'm struggling. So, let's think this through. I can't find a cave. I gotta find a hole or something. Okay. Here's my ship. What we're gonna need to do is like run and back and forth until we can actually get some sodium. Okay, so sodium's here. We need to find like a sodium cluster. Okay. Here's another one. Some more. Just just trying to fill the meter up right now. There's gonna be another storm coming soon. Once the meter's full, we'll start stockpiling it. Okay. I need like everything. I think I lost everything in survival mode. Some carbon, some salt. Salt you can sell right now in this part of the game. Okay. Alright. We need sodium. We need sodium bad. I really do like to see my character model. I think there's a cave right over there. The opposite direction. Yeah, here's your cave. A lot of times you really don't have to look far. But it's just finding it in these big, vast places. I'm not too worried about the meter going down now because we can go into the cave and recharge. And I will show you how that works. Can I fit in that little thing? Probably not. But it's big enough. Okay, while we're here. So let that recharge. Hey, look, there's a friend flying up there. Cobalt's pretty good too. You can use cobalt to make some things. And you can also sell it. The marrow bulb is not all that. Let's just fill up the tank. What else can we build too is another good thing. Let's take a look. So there's this. This gives us more oxygen. It's gonna cost oxygen. That's fine. We put it together, like-minded technology for little smaller boosts. Okay. We can build. We're gonna need this. We need this advisor. We need it like yesterday. So, can we build the nanotubes? We do have access to building nanotubes. We're gonna need more carbon. That's fine. We have full tank now on the radiation shield. Let's find some more sodium. Let's find some carbon. We're good now. See? You saw that first little run there. I started dying, the hazards were getting to me. You just slow it down, assess the situation and your surroundings. There's resources, there's places you could go and be tactful about your situation. There's our carbon. Now I'm gonna tell you why this is important. This is gonna change the game for us. Let's make that nanotube. Pop this boy in here. There. Now we can start making money. And we can start recognizing things. And the more we do that, more resources become available. You see those little numbers there under the name of these items? That's cash. We're getting paid documenting these things. Animals too. Scan everything. You gotta wanna buy stuff? You're gonna need to scan. Then you get extra bonuses if you do the whole planet. Get everything. Let's go. So right now, with me starting over, I would say too, I would advise use the caves, especially if you're starting in really rough planets. Use the caves instead of recharging with resources, because you're being wasteful. You know, you could use that when you're out on the road, out traveling, and you can't find a cave. Another thing I recommend, I can't make it yet, I'm not going to slow down to try and show you, but get a companion ASAP. You find yourself a fashionable companion, very helpful early game. So I just spent all my sodium, I didn't even get a full tank. I need more. Look how far this planet goes. You can see way off into the horizon. Special card to open those. We'll take the junk metal. The rusted metal is still good. Everything is good right now. We're either gonna sell it, use it for parts, or break it down. Okay, look at this. We made it. I think we would have made it there a lot easier, even with the storm. There we go. See, that's why we have it on the setting. It's gonna make it a little more interesting, a little more fun. Permadeath, a bit of 5-minute episode, wouldn't it? Okay, living slime. My personal choice, I don't keep it. I could keep it to sell it right now, and I do have the pockets, but you're not gonna need to really keep it very much long in the game. Like, I typically just disregard those, break them down, leave them alone. You can refine them, but I find it very time consuming. Okay, let's restore some things. We're in the shelter here. These are just little shelter pods. Sometimes just like science little cubbies. Love this night sky. Look, there's a planet. I think there's another planet right behind it. Okay, we're gonna extract these. This is new. Or maybe not. We're getting a little archive. It's part of the story. Advisors damaged and can't find ship. That's part of the logs. We cover their supplies. We have the hermetic seal. Ta-da! Now, what else can we do? We're gonna need pure ferrite and jelly. So that means more ferrite dust, and we're gonna need a lot more hydrogen. Okay. Just planning ahead. We're gonna have to fix both the launcher and the pulse engine to get out of here. And you know, one thing I do appreciate, I try to go through this tutorial as fast as we can. One thing I appreciate is going through the tutorial, you kind of are forced to appreciate and get to know your planets. And I'm going to tell you, as a veteran player, get to know your planets. It's not always about how fast you can do something. Sometimes it's good to go through the process. Savor these moments. I would not say this is a game to speed. Okay, so can I build pellets, creature pellets? No, I can't. I can make that jelly, which I should. I can make the hermetic seal. No, I can't. That's fine. Look at that. That's a big boy. Oh, look at that. There's a little fleet of them. They must be on some kind of trading mission. It looks like a miner and a trader. You can see the shadows of the planet. It's the ships going by. Something in here? If I'm gonna build a refiner, this rusted metal's gonna come in handy. And we're definitely gonna be building a refiner. We have an abundance of oxygen. We could make it into carbon, but it's not exactly the best idea. It's good to keep your carbon, and it's good to keep your oxygen. Or just have an abundance of it. And I'll tell you, there are many ways in the game you'll start learning how to really mass produce these resources. It'll never be a problem. You can be a farmer in this game if you want. Make your own crops. We're almost back to the ship. There it is. Okay. I just used my sodium nitrate, which that is a refined version of sodium. It's kind of more of a more pure version of the sodium. I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but it does give you a little bit more bang for your buck. I encourage you to get sodium nitrate. I think for every 2 sodium, you make 1 sodium nitrate. But your sodium nitrate spins much better than having sodium. It's not just 2 for 1. You're going to get a better return. Alright, pulse is repaired. I should have took the fire out. Now, we got the jelly. That's not a problem. What we need is the ferrite. Pure. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this. Can't do that because I'm
Great news, Spectrum Internet customers.
metal.
Now you can try Spectrum Mobile risk-free.
Alright. Just a sec here. We're going to find a little something that's a little... I want to listen to some video game music, you know? I know what to listen to. If you've made it this far into the video, if you haven't already, make sure that you're following, subscribing, finding me on my YouTube channel, find me on my Twitch. We do upload almost every day. Content all the time. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna craft the metal plating. And now we're gonna make this. And I can make it whatever color you want. Red, match my suit, match my ship. We're gonna put a little fuel in there, some condensed carbon. Okay, fuel. Let's try that again. There. Don't know why that wasn't working. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is put the metal. Come on, put the metal in. Put the fries in the bag. It's not working. It's really weird. Come on. Why is that doing that? It's strange. There. Okay. You know, I'll be the first one to admit. I mean, Hello Games does amazing things and do a lot for their community. They give so much, but sometimes when these updates come out, they're a little jumpy. And when they did their launch, we've heard anything about No Man's Sky, they had a really bad launch. So there's a bit of a charm to it now, where update comes out, oh, there's some bugs. That happens with every company. They'll probably have some patches coming out within the next day or two. It's very common. Just make sure you don't, have some save backed up if you're in the middle of some campaigns, if you're in the middle of some stories or whatever, expeditions. Alright, that should be about close to done. So you can leave this while it's running. And even if you walked away and oh, I could, I need some of this carbon and ferrite dust while I'm also waiting for these minutes because it told me it was going to take so long to refine. Well, it multitask. You'll see that little icon right there, that little square thing. It's like a Bluetooth signal, right? That'll be on your map anywhere you go, okay? So you can't really lose it. And it'll light up green when it's all done. Another thing I can do is come in while it's in the middle. It's still 2 minutes out. I have ran out of fuel. That's why it stopped. Okay. Don't really need refined moments. Fill it up. There's that. And then we're gonna put this in. There. I see. It's like the bullet's gotta be in there now. It's kind of interesting. Hope we're all having fun, guys. Wave to the traveler. Hello, we're just making our way through town. Passing through, guys. Alright. What can I refine? Anything of value. Nothing really right now. So I built this. I'm gonna pick it up and take it with me. Very important. Now, we got our items fixed, right? We're gonna make our hermetic seal. No, we need condensed carbon. We're not going anywhere, are we? Maybe. Let's see. I already made the hermetic seal. We're fixed. My mistake. Alright, so let's slow our roll. We fixed the launch truck thrusters. We also fixed the pulse engine, but now we need fuel. So, fuel. We got something. Oh, we do have something. All right. Now, you start off in first person. You could fly around in first person. I myself, I like to see the ship. So just like I showed everyone, it's in the quick menu there. Without even taking off, you see the headlights on and everything. Very nice. It's our first takeoff for the save. There we are. All systems functional. I love the flight in this game. The flying in this game is just freeing. Get yourself used to the flying. It's worth it. It's how you're gonna do all of your traveling. I'm using a controller, and if you press up on the D-pad for my PlayStation controller, you can divert power. Like I just diverted it to the weapons, my blaster. I can also do it to the engines. We actually do go a little faster and hit the boost. Now, up to the stars. Mayaman! 6 planets. It's a Gex system. Let's see what we can find. Alright, let's test our systems. Thrust. I'm thrusting. Okay. Now boost. Boosting. Alright, now they want me to pulse engine. We're gonna go to this. Look at that. The water on that. Scan it. It's bleak. Let's go. Unmapped. It's telling me it's called Narrant Mebos. Oh, a message. So we go down here to the quick menu, Starship Communicator. Incoming transmission. Please identify yourself. I'm gonna listen because I have no idea who this is. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Put in the data. So, I was heading here, but coordinates say go here. That is a rocky planet. Now, I think a rocky planet might be a little easier to deal with than the bleak planet, but I'm interested in going in that blood red water. Alright. If you haven't already, make sure you're following the channel. I hope you're enjoying it. Make sure everything sounds right. Make sure that you can see everything right. It looks good. We are going to the dark side of Matsaya Beta. I love coming into planets. It's a weird sentence, but I love flying into planets and seeing how beautiful the landscapes are. And sometimes the night sky is very beautiful, but you get that sun on the horizon, and it's just it's amazing. All right, so even though the beaker's there, the beacon or the signal, it's not always perfect. So I'm gonna park a little ways. I think it's actually that thing down there. Let's see. Yeah, it's that thing down there. Let's go. This is a cold planet, so -71. I have a different meter going down now. Instead of radiation, this is my thermo protection. I don't think standing by this fire is going to help me. Let's see now. Sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. Okay, no fuel in the failed to reach station. Hazard protection's low. No choice but to underground and deploy the base computer. Ooh, and we have a terrain manipulator we're gonna get now. Right. Now we can build a base. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're following along here. Let's take a look. Hope you're enjoying the show. Let's take a look. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Leave a chat if you want to say hello. You don't have to. Oh, look at that bear. It doesn't have a bottom jaw. Okay. So Sorry, let me get a little more serious. Now, is that life support for oxygen tank? Oh, yeah. Let's go back to the waypoint. We gotta get these. These are good. Let's charge it up.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings. Anyone drink Red Bull? I drink Red Bull. I don't mind the Red Bull. Oh, you see that on the bottom right there? Someone's watching me. It's the Sentinels. Now, these Sentinels, there's a few of them. They'll leave me alone as long as I'm not doing too much around them. They do not like me messing around with the planet. So, we're gonna build this. We need it. I need it. Some jelly. Then we're gonna need these. Nano carbon. Okay, carbon it is. In the cave. If you scan the things before you oh, I'm tripping out. What was all that? If you scan resources and identify them before you mine them, you will get more out of it. And you'll get normally a secondary resource. You see how it says oxygen now? I would have just gotten carbon alone. Now I'm getting both. Even though the secondary is not as much, it's kind of like an add-on, smaller feature. Hey Ryan, what is this game about? Well, I'll tell you. The game is about exploration, having fun, and you can sim it out however you want. I'll tell you. Also, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. You can make this game as much as whatever you want, but I'll tell you the main story is you wake up, you're stranded on a planet, you find your way to your ship, and that ship leads you on a string of clues that you think you're on a path to find out something about yourself. And you find out that really the whole universe and the whole answers of existing and all of that is what you make of it. And, it's beautiful in a lot of its own ways. So we need the carbon from a lot. Oh no, I definitely got the attention of the Sentinels. Now, if you've never played the game, and I'm glad that you think it sounds interesting. If you've played Minecraft, if you've played, gosh, I'm trying to think and I'm blanking right now. There's a lot of games out there that if you like to just explore and find things, Subnautica is another one. You just keep going into things and there's so much to do. Especially like they just dropped the update today. It's really worth it to get it. It's on sale right now. Got it on multiple platforms, so whatever flavor you like, you like to play on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo. No Man's Sky's got you back. Okay. Man, that toxic just got me. That plant got me good. How's everything sound in the video? Music's not too loud and everything. We're having a good time. Have you ever played any games like this before, Ryan? I mean, this is a pretty good solo game, but it is multiplayer. Okay, there is combat too. Like if you really get into it, music's a bit loud. Okay, good to know. I appreciate that. I can tone that down just a bit. Okay, now, while I do that, why don't we do this? General. I don't know if I'm hearing the game itself. I can fix that. I want to make sure that we get somewhere safe. You've played Minecraft. Okay, good. Well, this is like Minecraft in space. I mean, you'll find caves all along these planets. You'll find oceans deep. You go in space, you'll find things out in space to do. Look how weird these structures are. You see, they're not like regular mountains. They're like angled. Okay, I'm going really far from my ship. That's not a good idea. Where is my ship? There. Okay. Now, normally when you see these little damaged machineries, you'll find buried technology next to it. It's like a twofer, so you always want to get these things if you can. Collect this here. Better? Good. Are there space monsters? Yeah, there's space monsters. There's things like xenomorphs. If you're in the ocean, there's like these... Well, there's giant worms, if you've ever seen Doom. Although, I'll tell ya, nah, you can fight the giant worms. There's some worms like Nest out there, and they'll shoot projectiles, and they just added like bugs. Bugs are a big thing, like Helldivers. So they'll be like giant ants, or I mean, things with all kinds of nasty little pinchers and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of different type of enemy. I'd like to see more enemies. Those sentinels that you see flying around, they're another type of enemy. They'll have attack drones. They'll have robot drone dogs coming out and getting you. Oh, I fell in a cave. Okay. They have giant walkers, like mecha robots. Yeah, even like Titanfall. You can get a walking mech suit. Yeah, buddy. Do you normally play on console or PC, Ryan? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, this is a good song. PC, yeah. That's the way to do it, man. We're running right now on a PlayStation 5. I do capture it on my PC. But my PC is nothing really to brag about. We'll be upgrading that when we can. So we need to launch thruster fuel. If you haven't seen the beginning of the stream here, we're doing this on survival, so things are a little bit more on the difficulty side. I do that because, I mean, frankly, I am a veteran player, and we gotta get a little challenge, you know? We need more of those blue crystals right here. We're just vibing right now, man. Something hit me. That thing whipped at me. Oh, laptop. That's fine. You know, I know a lot of people. My brother, I have two brothers who game on laptop, and I actually used to game on my MacBook. My MacBook is like 11 years old. I had it in college. It worked, but limited, you know. And my PC now that I have, we got on a good deal. It was an office that I knew. I know professionally they were getting rid of it. Got it on a good discount. But it's an Intel. Intel Core is a i3 13100. I am 33, my friend. How old are you? Come on. Recharge. Oh, there we go. Put the bullet in there. Damn, I'm old, huh? Yeah. Let me tell you, man. Take a guess. I am guessing purely by the name, Ryan Asleep. But if I were to guess, you're a Twitch user. Statistically, I'm gonna say you gotta be in your 20s. Let's say you're 22. I'm 33, you're 22. Copper. We need to find copper. I'm just flying around. Is there copper in the lands? Quite close. Oh. There is copper here. Silver too, and pyrite. Let's see if we can find some copper. Well, I'm quite close. It's okay if you don't want to share. Almost 18. Oh, well. That's cool too. I'd be doing the same thing at your age.
I think I just won my taxes.
Oh yeah?
Ooh,
I
we
just
found a
switched from
building here.
TurboTax to H&R Block. It was so easy.
You mean
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it while you are young. I still feel like I'm 18. And I'll tell you, as you get older, that you don't really feel different. So there's no rush growing up. Yeah, I'm doing my dad thing right now. It's good. It's really good, I gotta say. Just do what you gotta do. Sometimes life's gonna be ups and downs. There's really no map. And there's gonna be a lot of people who tell you how to do it. You just figure it out. And it's okay to make some mistakes. Sometimes the best way to learn is to get yourself knee deep in it. This cobalt's good to sell. These caves are really pretty too. Whereabouts are you? I mean, nothing too specific, but I'm on the East Coast. Are you on the same side or west side of the country? Are you in America? You're prepping for your 20 course? Oh, well. Don't worry, you'll have plenty more. And after a while, you'll be quite surprised how well you can handle your crises. They'll I only hope that in some of those crises that you can laugh after you experience them. Oh, okay. See, I didn't want to assume. That's good to know. I am an American. I hope the dialect and the way I'm speaking is good enough. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but I also know that my mic isn't the best. Also, I think everyone can think of how they sound, and then when they actually hear how they sound. What is that? Another cave. We need to find copper. Copper would be one of these, like that. Let's see if I can find one a little closer. Very easy to get distracted. No, I don't hate my voice. I speak a lot for a living, and I'm very social. So, but what I was trying to say is that it's very normal that you can hear how you sound, and then when you actually do hear your recorded voice, it's just a little different. But I mean, that is what it is. I don't let it bother me. No, I'll tell you what. If you are ever if you are ever in a situation where you think you might be going in a profession where you're speaking to people, in fact, I would just suggest this, nonetheless, no matter what you're really doing. Take a orator class. I don't know if you plan on going to college or courses. Sometimes you can find them, but public speaking or learning how to speak to groups is a good skill. Learn how to use your words more effectively, and just be confident in how you speak, how you want to share your ideas, or present yourself. So I have to ask, if you're not in America, what's your time like right now? Is it late for you? Early? Starting your day? Middle of the day? It's just about midnight. We're about 20 minutes away from midnight. Again, I'm on the East Coast. We are on Eastern time. Eastern to America. I don't know if you want to use UTC time. I'm a little too Americanized and privileged for that. I don't know. $12 ahead. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Have you traveled a lot? I have traveled a bit myself. Okay. You're on the opposite side of the world. It seems. I love it. Absolutely love it. Welcome. I hope you're having a good time. It's so nice to have a chat. What kind of games you like to play, Ryan? Cool. Alright, so we got some copper. With this copper, refine it. Card games, Magic the Gathering. Okay. You know, I've never played Magic, and I would totally try it and get into it. Okay. I'm okay with being a dork. I'm a dork. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, those are two card games I used to play. Trying to think, you know, other card games. I mean, I'm good at poker. I wouldn't say good. I don't like to gamble too much. It's not like I would be doing that professionally, but I know how to play poker. I know how to lose my money, know when I'm not doing well. I guess that's good enough. Oh, I'm a badass when it comes to some solitaire. There's just so much here to listen, when you're in early game in No Man's Sky, everything around you is just worth collecting until your pockets are full. We're just going to keep building and building on top of stuff that we want to run out of resources. I have not played Subnautica, and it's something that I would definitely get into. I like survival games. I like exploring. There's a little sense of danger. Have you played Subnautica? I've seen videos on it. Definitely something that I think would be fun to stream and share my experience with. And also, just to mention that, find me on YouTube, NeroDez, just how it's spelled here, I've got plenty of VODs. There's a lot of games I've been trying to share and have fun. I got some reaction content too. I think I have a minor degree of that as well. You know, I wouldn't even say minor. I do have that. I do have what's it called? Thalassophobia. I might be murdering the word. I know what you mean. It's the fear of big ocean spaces being underwater, fear of drowning. That, man. Oh, the link doesn't work, by the way. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Okay. So that's on the Twitch that the link doesn't work. Okay. You can find me through the YouTube search, and it's again spelt how it is. You know, I'll tell you, I was just playing Dreams on PlayStation 5. That's a pretty fun game. A lot of unique little indie games that are built on there. Give that a try. I know you say you play on PC, so I don't know if you have a PlayStation. Definitely got like a PC type style of games though. Lots of them. Little mini games. Fun little artistic stories. Same name as my Twitch, yes. I appreciate you looking out for it. It would be the same profile picture as well. I just started this channel and really making content this month. So I appreciate you found me. I'm very early in on this, but this is a good hobby. I encourage anyone who has any inkling of wanting to do this, don't wait. Go out and make it. Make it happen. Some of my earliest videos aren't my best work. It gets better. Like I said, if you want to do something, get yourself knee deep in it. You might have some fun along the way. You know how I know I have a fear of being underwater? Have you ever played a Sonic the Hedgehog game? And you start hearing that dun 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 dun, and you're running out of breath? As a kid playing, it messed me up. It really, I think, I think that really messed me up. Okay, I need to mix this twice. And now I can, I already had that, didn't I? That's fine. Make a bulk caster soon.
Shopping with your parents.
It looks like we're gonna do a base
Why
computer.
would they sell jeans with holes?
If we're gonna do a
in them?
base
Husband's
computer,
manager.
we're gonna make it the right planet. Okay. So far, we have New Lucifer and the Rocky planet. One of these has to be a little more tolerable, so let's see if we can find something. So that's the bleak planet. Ooh, asteroids. Whoa, I am not breaking anything, am I, with this little peace shooter? Do I have a rocket launcher? Yes, yes I do. Okay. What is this planet? Radioactive. I don't really want to go radioactive. I'm trying to find something that's a little more forgiving. And what's this planet? Imminent core detonation. That doesn't sound very friendly. Sea monsters. Yeah, that would do it too. That's funny because it reminds me of my mom. As a kid growing up, I remember, gosh, I must have been You know, again, I'm gonna remind you, I'm in my 30s. So when I was 5, 7, you know, maybe 8, I'd be at home with my mother and we'd be watching the old school Godzilla shows coming out of the ocean. And back then, those old Godzilla shows, he was knocking the city towers over, and it was just like cardboard, paper, you know. It was good, but it was enjoyable. I can't say I was scared of that, but it just made me think of it. Sea monsters. Okay, so let me just get my thoughts here real quick. We have 6 planets. I think right now I've only identified 5. I might be wrong. That's no good. That's no good. That's an imminent core detonation, right? I know there's all 6 there. No good, no good. Rocky. Weak. Contaminated, and that's 6. Wow, so I guess it's the best one. It'll do. We'll make it work. Oh no. Hostile subscan? We offer a trade deal, friend. Your units or your life. Oh, you think you got jokes? Okay, alright. I walked in on that one, that's fun. Alright, I'll tell you right now, when you get a pirate right now trying to shake you down, we're gonna refuse. Very well, my friend. Let us move on to more aggressive negotiations. They don't know what they're doing. Even with this little pea shooter. Here we go, time for a dogfight. Boom! Okay, so you're 12 hours ahead of me. I'm trying to think. You must live in a smaller country, right? You're not in Japan, are you? Yeah? I actually knew someone. Actually, I know several people from Japan, but don't ask me from where. There's someone actually right in my town that is from Japan. You don't live in Japan? Ah, well. Maybe for the sake of discussion today, you live in Japan. I don't know. I was saying I know someone that lives in Japan. I've traveled a little bit myself. Mostly all the states of America. Hey, you can chat on YouTube. That's fine. Thank you. You know what? I just started streaming on YouTube. Literally today. Hi there, Ryan. Welcome. Welcome to YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the love, the support. Just started dual streaming. I've been doing a lot of my streaming on Twitch, and I do a lot of my editing and upload to YouTube. Well, I figured why not do both? I don't want to shortchange myself here. People getting able to see these streams, and I still will be able to upload my VODs. Alright, now it's time. We're gonna do our base, computer, and let's do it gray and red. Alright, Is there anything that you think that we should do right now? Something that sounds interesting? We're following the tutorial, which isn't bad. Soon we'll be able to get out of this system. We'll be able to beat some other aliens. It's gonna be fun. But, I mean, heck, at this point now, we can really trail off and do whatever we want. Oh, a small country that had a war with yours. You know how little that narrows things down? But nonetheless, it's good to meet a nice, friendly adversary. I'm kidding. You're a good friend, and I like that you're hanging around, Ryan. Nonetheless, I hope whatever happens between our countries, it's water under the bridge, right? You gotta see what we're going through right now. We don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like. So, I guess that's really for everybody, right? Tomorrow's not promised. We just gotta make the best of it. So I'm gonna build this structure. I'm gonna need some more resources. Yeah, in the past. And I'll tell you right now, in most cases, unfortunately, and I'm not trying to get political, but I don't think people really want war. People just want to be people and live, right? War's sad thing about war is it's just a lot of old heads pushing a lot of young people to do some things in the name of a lot of stuff, I guess. You can name it whatever you want, but we still... You know, let's talk a little something heavy really quick. I heard this saying, war is worse than hell. And you know why? Because hell at least has nothing but sinners who earned that punishment. War has innocence involved. Something to think about, right? Anyways, it is a fun day. Wherever you're from, today for me it's Wednesday. And Wednesday is the middle of the week in our calendar. And we call Wednesday Hump Day.
Since I get 5% off every day with the Milo.
So now I at least got a little summer. Look at, there's a storm and I'm safe. All right. Let's turn on Happy Duck. I like my Happy Duck. Oh, that might be too loud. There we go. Oh, don't want to hide my chat. Oh, really? Vietnam. Wow. That's cool. I've always wanted to go. And respectfully, my grandfather was in Vietnam. He was in the war. He said many great things about the country, and he was a young kid. I think he was about your age when he was in that war. So, it's really crazy how the world changes. I'm enjoying having a chat with you, Ryan. One day, maybe we might cross paths. So you do say you're on base. May I ask, are you Vietnamese? Are you American? Just not in the States? I do have, I've got military family out in Spain. They're technically American, but they're living out, actually they're not in Spain anymore, they're somewhere else. I just took off from my base and I need to build more stuff. See how the storm just took away all my visibility? That's okay. I know where we're going. You always get over the clouds too if it's too bad. Ah, be proud. Loud and proud. Alrighty. Let's see here. Back to the structure we were building. We need to build a door. There's the door. Ta-da! It's actually Lunar New Year. If it's Wednesday for you, happy Lunar. Well, happy New Year! I love it. That's great. We're off to a good start. No Man's Sky just released this update. Lots of fun stuff to do. It's a fun day. I have a new friend. We're doing good. We're doing good. You said it's 11 a.m. for you? So I hope it's a beautiful day in Vietnam for you. And if anyone else is watching the channel, you guys are having a good time, having a wonderful day. And if you're not having a wonderful day, let's hope we can change that right now for you. Let's go check my computer. Are you doing anything for the new year, Ryan? I think it's cool that you guys have a Lunar New Year. I mean, is that something that's really... Is it kind of just more acknowledged, or is it a little celebration of some kind? Some kind of appreciation to our moon? Oh, that's nice. Very cool. You know, it's always good to see family. I'm at a point in my life now, we're very fortunate enough we get to host. It could be definitely some work, but it's fun. It's definitely worth it. Love Riptide. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at that. You see that? That's buried tech. We need that. Okay. Construction research requires magnetized ferrite. Alright, so we're going to create the magnetized ferrite. Put our refiner out. I think I made another one, but whatever. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in there. Alright, that's gonna take 3 minutes. What do we got? Copper. We get more copper. Hey, look at that little guy. Wish I could make some pellets. I need to make a friend here with these creatures. We need a mount. We need to get a mount. Well, you know what? That's good though. These holidays should be, there should be more being home, being with family, appreciating things. You know, and I want to see that more in my hometown and more in amongst people that I know. Enjoy everything you got. There's so much to appreciate. And a lot of people here are always on the go. Yeah, you can, but you gotta feed them first. And I do not have the ability to feed them. There's a spot in the tutorial that will give me those creature pellets. Once I can make creature pellets, and it's actually pretty easy to make creature pellets, it's just carbon. You can feed pretty much anything. You can pet it, you can milk it, you can rub the secretions out of it. You can induce its eggs. There's a lot of weird things you can do with these creatures. But then you can adopt them, like kind of like Paul World. I mean, you could put guns on them, you could ride them, you could fly them. They will find things for you. Octopuses. These are procedurally generated creatures, so they are randomized assets. And I'll tell you, there's like crab-like creatures with tentacles. There's jellyfish, squid-like creatures, I guess. You might find something octopus-like in the water. Yeah. I don't see why not. Like, I've seen bullfish. I mean, like a fish that's like the shape of a cow in the water, with hooves and everything, with a little tail swimming along. You never know what kind of aliens you'll find. There's dinosaurs in these games. On some of these planets, you might find a big Diplo, you know. They could be as big as that pillar. I kid you not. Alright. How's that refiner do? Probably run out of juice. Not yet. There we go. Let's put that there. That's a pure. Some more carbon. Crabs with tentacles sound terrible. Well, they look like flying spaghetti monsters, and they can be quite friendly and quite comical to ride. But yeah, they are. They're an acquired, and they have an acquired aesthetic. You know, some of the more fun animals I have found, I mean, they've got like dragon wolves, you know, a wolf with scales and horns. Those are pretty cool. And like 6 legs, they can run fast. I've seen dragons that have like butterfly wings and almost like a long, elongated neck, like a giraffe in a way. Interesting stuff. The other day, on another save, I got a T-Rex-like creature, but it had a beak and feathers. It's like a giant chicken. Now the pure will be magnetized. That's what we've been waiting for. My Wednesday was... it flew by. I work mostly from home, and today was a little interesting. My daughter, my oldest daughter, was under the weather. She wasn't feeling the best. So, you know, she had a bit of a temperature. We didn't take her to school. She stayed home with me. When you have a young kid, you can't really work. No, not in IT. Good guess. Not. I'm in sales actually. I'm in insurance. Build this little construction thing by the computer. Are you going to be going in IT yourself? It's a great industry. I used to be in finance and banking for a long time. I was a lender. Heck, I was a loan manager. She's feeling better. It wasn't nothing severe, but we were precautious. Always best to be safe. We didn't want her going to school. We didn't want her spreading anything. I've got 3 daughters. So my life is busy, but it's good. All right, so there's a storm going on. Spend the data. I know. That's most people's reaction. I'll tell you, when I say I have 3 daughters, everyone says, 3 daughters? Yes. I'm very blessed, very fortunate in life. My wife and I met in school. She had a good head on her shoulders. We fell in love shortly after school. Actually, we didn't actually become more than friends and start courtship and dating until after school, high school. But during our college years, we were working together. We became closer. Saved up, bought our house, got married, started having kids. COVID happened, started having more kids. And she's good. She's a great girl. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She's doing very well for herself. I've done very well for myself. So now we work. We are parents. We have fun when we can. Sounds like a whole movie. Well, you know what? You make it happen. I'll tell a lot of people it takes work. She's my best friend. I'm so fortunate I met her. And we're where we are in our life. We've been together for 15 years now. Come in March. It's something to think about, especially me being in my 30s. But, it's all about give, take, communication. You'll find it, man. Whatever you're looking for in life, you will find it. You just gotta go out there and look for it. And I'll tell you this: you're catching me in a really good point in my life. We've gone through it. We've definitely gone through it. There's been challenges. There's been things that we faced on our own and things we faced together. You gotta keep moving. So, are you still in school yourself? You said you're almost 18, and in America, sometimes that means you've done your primary schooling. It's up to you if you're going to go into trades or go into higher education like college. Are you self? You got a schedule that you're keeping right now? Get rid of that there. Let's see if we can find a still in school. Well, good. Enjoy it. Sometimes I think about when I was in school. I couldn't wait to get out. I moved out young. No regrets, but I would say appreciate it. Don't rush. You're not going to be 17, almost 18 forever. And you're never going to be able to do that again. I don't see a space station. Are they hiding the space station? They must be hiding the space station. Okay. They just want me to get something. So I'll tell you something that's been on my mind. I'm in a very cold climate. I'm in the north. Um, I, it's not terrible. We have summers. You know, we have a very equalized year. Excuse me. Turn this figure off. Our summers we can get into the 100 degrees, but our winters, I'll tell you right now. Just 3 days ago, it was negative 17. So. You gotta be tough where you're living at, where I'm living at. Negative 17 Fahrenheit. So I'm sorry I can't convert that to Celsius. You're gonna check? Alright, cool. Why don't you let me know what that conversion is? Damn, yeah, cold. Damn cold. That's what it is. That's okay. It's brisk. I've been to some tropical islands. Man, I could get used to that. You know, I've been to, you know, it's still an American territory, but like the islands of Puerto Rico. I've been to, you know, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic. I love tropical weather. I would love to be Vietnam. I'd love to visit. I haven't done much traveling on your side of the planet. We were planning, my wife and I were planning a Europe trip. Hopefully by next year. Do a little bit of sightseeing, do the tourist thing. Definitely. Most definitely. I've heard nothing but good things about your country. I've heard how beautiful some of the places are. But I've only seen it in pictures. Look at that thing. It's got like butterfly little tongues. I don't know. Oh my god, is that its mouth? It's rather uncomfortable to stare at too closely. Alright. Ooh, we must have got a walking little milestone. Yeah, traveled. Okay. So, I'll tell you, since you're on a 12-hour time difference, my YouTube video will have a lot of videos on demand from my live streams that I cut through. You can check them out. But I'm normally trying to stream around 10:30 p.m. my time. So that would be, what, 10:30 a.m. your time. I'm not always on time with that, but you know, most of my content creation happens when everyone's asleep. Kids are asleep. The wife just fell asleep. After a long day, I got to spend some time with her, watching some TV and talking and just, you know, enjoying each other's company. And I'm the night owl. I can be up till about 2 a.m., get my 6 hours. Yes, I try to stream almost every day, but I'll tell you it can't be every day. I do have to sometimes just take a little bit more extra time with the family, and that's fine. I'm more than happy to do that. So there's a lot of balance, but Fridays and Saturdays are normally my committed streaming time because it's the weekend. I'm not going to be working. My wife and I pretty much understand that. It's during the normal week it's more spotty. Oh no. Sometimes I'll be streaming and I'll be like, hey guys, I don't want to be yawning in your face or, drop my head on my desk here. So I'll end it. And I'll tell you, here's what really got me into making this channel, making content, and this is a hobby that might grow into something else, is I like the game. I've gamed a lot as a kid, and I haven't gotten to game much with the responsibilities of being an adult, and now I get to game at night. And I've been gaming at night for past couple years. Well, I think I said earlier too, I'm a social guy. I like to talk, meet people, share things, and I've got friends who like to watch me play, and I've been contemplating making a channel for a very long time, and suddenly it's just like clicked. Like, why keep waiting? Just make it. Just do it. What is my bedtime? I'll tell you, sometimes I try to tell myself 1, but it's probably more like 2:30, maybe 3 if I'm having a lot of fun. Those are weekends. During the work week, I'll try to be better to the absolute latest, 1:30, 2 a.m. I'm on Batman time schedule. I only need like 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Is it the most healthiest? Do I recommend it? No, but I do have a bad habit of sleeping 5 hours and I'll wake up like ready to go. Now, you may not have that. You being 17, 18, respectfully, you're still growing, my young sir, and your body needs to sleep. Sleep is good. I do enjoy my sleep. And I'll tell you one thing, when you become a person out on your own, don't go cheap on a mattress. I don't know what kind of accessible mattresses you have in Vietnam, but get the best mattress you can get. There's nothing better in my house than my mattress. It is like one of my favorite pieces of furniture. We spent a little extra money getting a good quality mattress, but I'm telling you, best sleep. You only sleep 4 to 5 hours when I have, it makes you feel bad. Don't feel bad. Get whatever sleep you can. I've always been a bit of an insomniac myself. That's just how I've been. I'm a night owl. My parents were night owls. Look at that turtle. It's got these weird little tentacles. Oh, I found a little catch here. So you said you like Riptide. What other games you like to play? And also, I should ask, what is your bedtime? Although, when you think about it, it's the middle of the day for you, right? Getting all this carbon, I need ferrite dust. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, it's late for me, so when I said that, like, I know you like. I don't know why. There's this game. It's really even not that big, but I was thinking you were thinking of that. I think it's called Wipeout actually, but it's these little cars and stuff. I thought you were talking about that when you said Riptide at first, but you're talking about the music I'm playing. Now we got a bunch of dust. There we go. Oh, not enough? Need 4? 12? Okay. Midnight 1. That's, yeah. For a long time, that was mine. What else do I need? Gather more sodium. Okay. Hey, look at that guy. He's another traveler. What kind of movies you like to watch, Ryan? You like action movies, scary movies? Do you watch movies? I used to be big in the movies as a about your age. Oh, you don't do it? Okay, just magic. Gotcha. How long have you played Magic? Yeah, action movies are the way to go to. Okay, yeah. Superhero movies are awesome. Marvel movies, I'm a big Batman fan. Spider-Man, Flash, Green Lantern. Coming out with some new Superman movie. Oh, so you're new into it. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy it. I've had friends who've played Magic. Um, I've been exposed to it, but I've never played it myself. And it looks like a decent game. It's like the OG game. I know it's Marvel and it's DC, but Marvel movies are respectfully, Marvel movies right now are kind of put together more, and DC, there's good movies, but they're kind of hit and miss. I did like the Batman with what's his name, Robert Pattinson. I like that. That was pretty decent. Batman, the Batman with the Riddler in it. I like that. I also liked Ben Affleck as Batman, but it was a totally different style of movie, you know. And for Marvel movies, I don't like all Marvel, but it cohesively, like everything kind of put together a little better. X-Men was good and everything too. So, Spawn. Have you ever heard of Spawn? That's good. Another good one would be The Watchmen. Never heard of Spawn? Oh man, that's like 90s grit. Like, he was a mercenary who died, who made a deal with the devil, turned him into Spawn, who was gonna be the super soldier to lead the demon army, take over the world, and he said, fuck that, he's gonna be his own person. He's kind of like an anti-hero. And he's hunting other demons and the world, sending them back to hell. It's a really, really good... You like superhero stuff. It's kind of dark and gritty, but it's good. It's good. Teleporter. Boom. It's not going anywhere, though. Alright, now we need to power the base. Yeah, you know what? If you like Constantine, you will like Spawn. It's... You know, Constantine relies on magic and, you know, the religion part of it to fight the demons. Spawn is like hell, like demonic power against demonic power. It's really good. In fact, I would say there's a lot of similarities with Constantine and Spawn too in terms of aesthetics, themes of some of their episodes. If you're watching shows or movies, yeah, give it a shot. There was a cartoon on HBO, an adult cartoon animation, worth checking out if you can find it. Maybe you can torrent it. It's older, so you might be able to find it online. I need the batteries. I will spell it for you. That would be SPAWN, Spawn. Okay, we need a 1 for the fuel. We'll probably need 2 for the wires. So, Berry Technology. Yeah, it touches on some really crazy stuff, but definitely worth checking out. The Watchmen's another good one. That's kind of like Justice League. That was more old school and a little more grit. I don't know how else to explain it. He does kind of look like Venom. And, I mean, he's not really black goo, but there is like, kind of like a metamorphic way that he can change his body and stuff. I mean, his powers are really deep. It's kind of funny, like, almost like, what can he not do? There's a Spawn show in 25. I'd have to look into it. I don't know if it's an animation. I think they were going to say they were going to make a movie, or they're trying to bring a movie back. There was a movie that came out in the 90s that was pretty decent. I mean, it's an older movie. You can tell it's aged, but it's not aged terribly. Alright, we're going to try and find some stuff. Yeah. But if you like, kind of like the hard-ass, badass characters, Spawn's the guy, and he does the right thing. That's the other stuff. Like, he'll beat the bad guy, he'll be badass about it, but he does the right thing. Oh, there's a trailer for it? I might, hey, you know what? What time is it? 12:30? We've been streaming for exactly 2 hours, and I'll be honest, I love this game. I often just kind of lose track what we're doing, appreciate, you know, all the scenery, just start collecting stuff. Hold on. I'm going to watch the trailer, and if you don't mind, You can watch it with me. Hold on. Just gonna save that really quick here.